Let's go.
Dang.
Nice putt.
Welcome into Birdies in the Beehive. My name is Nick, alongside
Brian.
we are here at Art Dye Park to attack this very wooded course. It's one of the few wooded courses we have, like truly wooded courses we have in northern Utah. As you can see, this first gap is quite tight. So it should be a fun time. A little windy.
Yeah, not too
we
bad.
Might get rained on.
A little rain too.
Yeah.
Never know. A little bit of sprinkles.
But
be okay.
yeah, the trees should protect us for the most part.
Yeah.
So hole one, currently in, I believe it's B position. Maybe it's, yeah, I think it's B. No, A position. So it says 275. I don't know if I believe that. I think it's more like 235.
A little shorter.
Yeah, I think it's actually in B position. But basically just straight down the gap and then to the right. Shape's really nice for a forehand, kind of like a flip up to straight forehand. So we're gonna try to do that with a tempo, and then two off the top. I'm gonna go zone for my second. Okay. Just like that. Ooh, a little deep, I think.
Okay. I'm going to start with a forehand quake. Just got the new Sully Tipton Tour Series quake.
Ooh, that plastic's so nice.
Yeah, it's been feeling really good. A little bit stiffer than like a Jawbreaker or the Z Flex or whatever. Woo! That's how I was throwing it all day at Creekside this morning, so hopefully I can clean that up for y'all.
That's why we go two off the top, right?
That's right.
Just to get dialed in. Okay, I'm gonna try a little flex with the zone here. I just put the Zone GT back in my bag.
Oh, nice.
Really like this disc. A little higher, little rider. Okay.
Yeah, it looks good. All right, let's see if I can get something down there. All right, gonna try to approach with my DJI Surf. Come back a little for me.
Yeah, what's up there?
Nice approach there, I'll take that.
Both of mine ended up about sixes. Tempo, 10 feet long. Zone, 10 feet short. Let's play for my first.
Nice birdie to start the day.
Thanks, that always feels good.
All right, on to hole two. This one's gonna be in the long position, 404. It's gonna be straight down this tunnel, and then you just wanna slowly start moving left. You don't wanna go too far left or you will end up in jail or with some obstacles in your way.
Yeah, pretty technical shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to just throw a Millennium Falcon flat out there and let it softly drift left when the time comes. Or hit first available.
I'm gonna try to do the hyzer flip with Climo Skyway. Slight hyzer, right down the gut. Oh, that's a line. I think I kicked right.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be great over there.
No. Just have to kind of get something down get a little distance out of this. Okay, back into the fairway.
Yeah, that's down there.
Try to save bogey.
Whew, not a lot from over here. Have kind of a pinched backhand or a touchy gap forehand. I think I'm gonna try touchy gap forehand. That was actually pretty decent from where I'm at.
Camera angle. Okay, gonna try to save par here with the Luna. Still a ways away though. Oh, That didn't fade at all. Man, that is not the shot I'm here. All right, so I'm going up for a bogey save here.
I've got a par putt.
Yeah, Nick's upshot was almost parked. Get in.
Oh, good little twig. Great putt, Brian.
Thank you. Nicely done.
Thank you. Okay, hole 3. This one is down the tunnel and then off to the right. Kind of, again, flip up forehand works here, or kind of gently turning backhand. It's about 324, it says. And again, you want to kind of get to the right, but there is some danger back behind. Or at least there used to be like a pile of sticks. Yeah, it looks like it's still there. I'm going to take a peace train, try to aim flat for the left side and drag it right, and then just kind of fade gently at the very end. Just like that. Keep fade. Oh. Okay, well that's 50 feet maybe.
I am going to take a venom and throw a forehand, something I've been working on.
Nice.
I got that a little nose up and a little too much hyzer angle for the venom, but I'll take it. Maybe. Don't trip and fall. Right, I'm a little pinched off by these trees, so I'm gonna try to throw a Anheuser approach. Maybe a little paton pending.
Great.
I'll take that.
Yeah. It's like 6 feet.
Yeah.
Kind of conflicted because where I landed, I have 3 gaps. I have a left side gap with just like a little chip hyzer or a turnover. I have a straight gap that's the skinniest, it's like 4 feet wide. And then I have a hyzer gap. And I'm just a sucker for a straight gap, I think. Like, you kind of just got to try. Well, I got the gap.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Little long.
Good bid.
For putts. But they've done a lot of work out here.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
I like the new layout too.
I do as well.
Where they moved one. Oh, Lord.
Oh. Whoop.
You're good.
Player B.
Always the winner. We're on hole 4. It's going to be in the right position, kind of just straight down there. You can probably see it. Sign says 263 here. I'm going to try to forehand a Raptor up there. Oh, got to get around that tree if you're going to use that forehand hyzer line.
Did it kick left?
It just kind of bounced back.
Oh. And I like the backhand play on this hole. I'm going to take a range and try to drag it a little bit to the right. Or just get super lucky and park it.
Very good. All right?
Yep.
Okay. Try to make sure this didn't go too far past.
Yeah, great upshot. Now sit.
Nice.
There you go.
Right next to your drive.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see, Nick parked his drive.
Yeah, this little turnover with the range is a fun shot. Like the range is pretty much whatever angle you put it on, it's gonna stay on.
Right.
And so you just put it on a little bit of ante. Just kind of drags its way over. It's a fun shot.
Nice. Great drive.
Thank you. Okay, hole 5. This is in the left, the B position right now, about 322. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's kind of up on a little hill off to the left. Sorry about the noise, they're doing some construction out here. I'm gonna take my Love Dubs pipeline that I got and try to get it to go left a little. Kind of low ceiling on this shot as well. Oh, the last little branch. That was gonna give me an open look.
You said that was a pipeline?
Yeah.
So I guess we'll do a battle of the pipelines then. Got the
Ooh.
new Colruyt Allen
Yeah.
Tour Series just came out. Loving that plastic. To be fair, Nick can throw quite a bit further than I can. Little early release, but I think I'll be okay over there for an approach.
Yeah, I think it opens up quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. So got a nice little window here. Just have to be careful not to, gotta make sure I get it through. Probably just gonna try to lay it up. No sense in running it. Oh no. Stay there. Tell you, even laying up is hard for me these days.
Some days it is like that. Okay, I hit this little branch and it stopped me short. It was heading to the open, but it was not to be. So I'm gonna try this little patent pending. Oh, no. Little too overdone.
I'm right down there where Nick's walking up. Gonna knock these putts down, hopefully.
Should be not an easy putt.
I didn't bring my putter.
What?
I said I didn't bring my putter.
You need one?
No, I'm good. Sonar's a putter. If Ezra can putt with it, I can.
Yeah. Yeah, great putt.
There we go.
Oh yeah, both saved the par.
Fractal PA3s.
Fractal, yeah. Shout out to Lehi. He hooked me up with like 20 PA3s to practice with, and this is one of my favorites.
I haven't played it with him in forever.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Okay, we're on hole 6. We do have a lot of construction going on. They're getting a lot of dirt and gravel up out of here. So we're gonna play the short pads on hole 6. It's in the B position. It's about 440 feet per the sign. And my goal at my arm strength is to just get past the dirt pile or the mulch pile if I can. Well, not past it, but I'll be able to get an approach in from there.
Yeah, that should be open over there.
Yep.
And I'm a sicko and I'm gonna try to go get there. I'm gonna take a honey, wild honey, a little bit of Anheuser, try to drag it through. Got a little bit of a tailwind, so it should stable it up just enough. Well, tailwind made it a little more stable than I was hoping, but
Yeah. Ooh, I was afraid of throwing it long.
Oh. Good layup.
Thanks.
This is your forehand. Yeah, had a good distance, just didn't quite turn it enough. Oh! Tried to ring it up. Well, this is the price you pay for running it on this basket. Now it's an uphill headwind 20-footer. Oh! Whoa. That was just as bad.
Yep, tough hole. For me anyways.
Through 6 holes. After that bogey, I'm sitting at 1 under. Looks like Brian's at 3 over. This is one of my favorite holes on this course. Again, I'm a sucker for a straight shot, just like a straight tunnel shot. This tree on the right-hand side is a Mando left. You got this bush on your left-hand side that kind of gets in your head, and it's like 355 straight down there. I'm gonna try pipeline again.
Pretty serious headwind has cropped up too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit of hyzer on this, have it pop up, and it should fight back. Oh, I missed the Mando.
I'm gonna try a forehand, just because my backhands have been off a bit lately.
Great shot.
Yeah, I'll take that all day into a headwind.
Yeah. Yeah, so I missed the Mando, so I gotta play from the drop zone right here. I'm gonna try to get a zone OS close. Again, pretty decent headwind right now. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's up there. It'll be a tailwind putt at least.
Looks like mine's just right up here, and I do believe should be able to at least give it a go. Rain's starting to come down on us a little bit here.
Cover it with that.
Just not
Yeah,
enough.
good shot.
Little too nose up.
Left myself with a little bit of a tester downhill on this little hill. I'm traditionally not very good at downhill putting. And that's why.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, first one I trusted the headwind too much. Second time, not enough.
Oh, ooh, that was a tough hole for us.
Yep. Okay, here we are at hole 8. It's going to be straight down through this gap here between the two sets of trees, just left of the road, and then to the left there. Saying 330 in this position. Whew. Well, that's the back doorway.
Yeah, should be pretty open over there.
Yeah.
Maybe there's maybe one to miss. I'm gonna try to go up the middle with a little bit of hyzer. Or around the outside.
See if it sneaks over.
I made it through. That's probably a 45, 50 foot look.
Okay, have two options here. Could kind of go straight at it. I'm a little worried with doing that, so I'm gonna go high forehand hyzer, try to come around on the backside for a par putt. Little deeper than I wanted, but
Oh yeah, back by the tee pad, but
yeah, probably should have used the Zone OS.
probably. Okay, I made it through to at least a look. This is probably what, 50 feet?
Yeah, maybe 60.
Maybe 60. I've been working on my little step putt. See if I can get it there. Nope, way too wide. Damn it.
Ooh, got just wide of the tree there. Okay, I ended up selling that way out here by tee, the next tee. So I'm gonna be going over to this basket. Oh,
Good up.
little shorty.
Left myself 20 feet or so. Woo!
Nice putt.
Snuck it over the rim.
Well done.
Okay, hole 9. This little hole, it's freaking got my goat, I swear. It's in the A position right now, so 280. Pretty tight double Mando. What'd you say, about 100 feet down the fairway, maybe 125. And then the basket is off to the left, but it's kind of a tough hole. So I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try forehand Big Annie with the Pyro. Try to squeeze it through the gap and then hopefully get it to come right at the end. Oh, and I just missed it. Oh, did that pop through the Mando?
I couldn't tell.
I think it hit the tree short and bounced right through the Mando.
Nice. Shoot. Yikes. A little bit too much rain out here. Well, I liked your idea. So I'm going to do the same thing with a quake.
Oh yeah. Great shot, Brian. I can't see it on the camera, but that was a great shot.
Thanks.
Fly over here. I did make it through the Mando by the grace of something that's bigger than me. Basket's over there. Probably got about, I don't know, 180 feet left. Really no way to go right. Kind of have to go left. So I'm gonna go Zone OS, kind of high through the gap. Let the wind take it back to the right. I mean, that's out there for a putt at least.
Yep.
But dang, Brian, this is like a perfect drive.
Yeah. Yeah, very happy with how the quake worked. Could have gotten a little more push, but I'll take it every day. Am I outside the circle? I am.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't know that I need it, but.
Oh. Good little tap in par though.
You can grab me.
Yeah, I got you.
There we go.
Couple good pars on that hole. That's a very difficult hole to birdie. Especially in this position.
In this position. Yeah.
When it's here, it's just kind of a hyzer. Backhand hyzer when it's right here.
Yeah, much easier to birdie in this position.
Yeah. I've also thrown it in from the drop zone for a par in this short position.
Oh, wow, nice. Okay, here we are at hole 10. Through the front 9 score update. I'm sitting at a +5, and you said you were a
+1.
+1. So I'll take a +5. It is starting to rain a little harder, so not sure we'll make it through the full round. Today, hole 10's in the A position. It's way up on the hill back there. My goal is just to land it kind of short of that and then have a nice approach for a par.
Did I get around the fence?
It got around the fence, but it put me in kind of a tough spot for an approach, but should be able to get something.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take an escape, try to hydro flip it through the gap, and just ride, try to hit the hill and skip it up. Oh, flipped a little too much. Oh, I should have something from over there.
Yeah, I didn't see if it came back or not.
It didn't.
Okay, in kind of a bad spot. I'm gonna just try to just get a little closer so I can say bogey. I'm gonna take this crystal zone or Z zone and yeah, do something.
Ooh, kind of rolled out.
The wind never really let it come out of it.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of landed in a tricky spot. Got kind of a weird footing up on the branch. I have kind of a low turnover. Could probably do a patent pending or a high forehand. Ooh, I don't know though. I'm gonna try high forehand. Oh, too high. Oh, and then I'm further back. Oh, shoot. Oh. Well, maybe I'll have something better now, though.
I'm just going to leave y'all here and let you enjoy the clown show.
Yeah. Well, at least I've got something now. I've got a gap at least. Par. Oh!
You almost hit it?
Yeah, I hit the rim. Hit the basket.
Okay.
Good up. Still not a gimme putt uphill.
At least it's not downhill.
That's true. Downhill putting is my nemesis.
There you go.
A couple bogeys.
Yep.
Okay, hole 11 in the B position. It's up here to the right. 302 is what it says. I'm debating going either flex forehand through the middle or wide high hyzer.
I'm trying the flex forehand.
The flex forehand. All right, I'll try wide hyzer then. It's kind of tricky with this little limb. And that little limb.
Okay.
Oh, that's a tough roll.
Did you see what?
I saw it with my eye. I didn't see it with the camera. Just for fun, I want to try the forehand.
Okay. Man, that's one of my better forehands.
Yeah, that had good distance on it. That one's not coming back. Oh, it did a little. It's probably parked for the short pin. Okay, well, I kind of landed right behind this tree. I have kind of a skinny backhand gap, or I could try like a step out flex forehand. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Zone GT. Oh, too much. Okay, that's a putt at least.
Okay, so I got a pretty gnarly little roll. Hit that tree right up there. Came all the way back down to here. So I'm gonna have to do a little flex forehand with the zone OS. Oops, too much. Shoot. Darn it. Okay, my upshot's right here. It's not that far, but I have these trees that make it kind of hard. I'm gonna have to go up and over them.
Ooh, good little run.
Right idea, I just needed to push it more right. Nick ended up right up here on the left.
Yeah, I have a pretty open putt here. Little uphill. Oh. Should have put with the zone. Whew. It's kind of tough to take back-to-back bogeys right here.
Yeah, I feel like on this hole, especially with that drive, I was so happy with it.
Yeah.
Just to flub the upshot.
Yeah.
Okay, we are on hole 12. It is going to be in the B position. Is that the B position or the A?
B.
B. It's going to be 192 feet. Obviously, quite a bit of elevation gain.
Yeah, it's way up there.
Yeah, fairly narrow tunnel. A little bit of room to maneuver, but not a lot. Right line, I was just way too low.
I'm gonna actually try something that I've been working on, and that's throwing a PA3. I putt with the PA3, but I found that these glow ones for throwing are amazing. Like, they're great. So I'm gonna try get it up high, have it fade a little at the end. Oh, too much. All right, that's up. That's right next to the graffiti wall.
I'm gonna try to do something that I've been trying to do more often and throw a slower speed disc on a hole that I've been throwing faster speed. So I'm gonna throw this Luna and see what I can do. I mean, I don't hate that.
Yeah, I mean, that's right up there in front of the green.
Yeah. Good, all right. Second shot, just gonna try to flick a forehand up there, get close. Not quite what I intended, but.
It's up on the flat though.
Yep.
All right, I ended up making it up just right in front of the wall. Have an open putt. Not an easy one. Quite uphill. Let's see if I can give this a little run though. Whew. Decent height. Just didn't give it enough.
And I ended up second shot just here, right of the basket. Probably about 20. Still a hard putt up here.
Ooh, good putt. Yeah, it's definitely not a gimme even when you get up onto the hill.
Right.
Because there's so much elevation on this basket.
It plays mind games with you.
It does. Because then if you miss it, you could be going back down the hill.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, through 12 holes. This course kind of been eating us both alive a little bit.
Yep.
I'm at +3, Brian +7. We're playing to the B position. It says 254. I'm actually going to change my game plan. I'm going to go PA3 again. Straight. It's down on the edge of a big old cliff. and it's an island as well. So it's kind of a daunting shot. Well, I missed the island. Too high.
Common mistake here. Probably the most common. We are dealing with some bad weather conditions too. It's not awful, but it's not great by any means. I missed the island too. Couple of drop zone shots coming.
Yeah.
Okay, if you see right here, we're coming up on where the island starts. You might be able to see the chalk line, paint line. We're gonna stop right here at the drop zone. Do not want to go left. I would say, what, 5 feet left of that basket is OB?
Yeah,
and down
maybe.
a huge hill that you have to climb down.
Yeah, maybe 5 feet. It might even be 4 or 3 feet next to the basket there. It's a touchy shot. Touchy drop zone. Just kind of want to get it in play. Yeah, that should be all right.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
There's that OB.
Ouch. All the way down the hill. There
Nice
we go.
spot.
Whoa. Okay. We're up to hole 14 now. It's going to be in the C position, 290 feet. It's going to be straight down this corridor and then to the right, kind of past those trees down there, tucked into the right.
Yeah,
So,
kind of hard to see from where we're at.
Yeah, definitely tough. You want to make sure not to go left. There's that hill again to deal with. And right there is a fence OB out really far right. Probably a little too far right, but I might have got some movement down the hill.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where that landed.
Yeah. Could be really bad. Could be fine.
Yeah. I'm going to try to go backhand hyzer with a hex. Been working on this higher release. It's been going all right. A little bit of headwind. And that's way too far left. Ooh, hopefully that hit and dropped.
Yeah. Okay. I landed right there in the grass. Short little putt here. Then we'll go see where Nick's at.
Oh, I see it.
Found it?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go see where he ended up. I should be in a good spot for par. He's going to be in jail.
I got a whole lot of nothing from in here. I'm gonna try to just punch it out. Okay, I'll take that.
Ended up right over there. As you can see, pretty good.
Whew. Nice, couple pars. Hole 15. This is a tricky little one. It's about 208. Kind of big dog leg to the left, and then it kind of hooks back up to the right a little bit. You want to throw something that either flips up on a backhand. I mean, plus you got this branch that's just right in your way. Or what I like to do, something super overstable like a swarm, bring it around on anhyzer and then have it crash back at the end. In fact, I usually do standstill. Oh, and I got wrecked by that middle branch, but
Yeah.
it's in the middle at least.
I do something similar. I just use the Zone OS.
Yeah, I kind of battle between Zone OS and Swarm on this hole.
But I prefer the standstill as well. Definitely safer. Don't want to end up down the hill. Well, I bounced right out up into the open on the path.
Did you bounce out of it? Nice.
Yeah, I turned it over. I kind of late released it, I guess, really. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Nick's about 15 feet up in front of me. Still got to get right up in there. It's kind of tight. I'm just going to try to throw a soft little backhand in there. Okay, should be parked.
Yeah, that should be great. I'm going to try to do a very similar thing with a range. Just try to bring it, drag it right through the gap. Give it a little bit. Whoa, oh, pretty decent bit actually.
Yeah. Nice up. I'd say we're both within, what, about 10, 12 feet?
Yeah, probably 8 maybe even on both sides.
Yeah. Battle putt?
Battle putt.
All right, 3, 2, 1. There you go.
Couple of battle putt pars.
Nice. Cheers. Okay, we are on hole 16. Today it's in the 8th position. It says 277 on the sign, 275 on U-disc. It's going to be straight down here. It is a downhill shot, and then it'll be off to the right. You want to push either a pushing hyzer flip kind of forehand, or maybe a late turning backhand. I'm going to try a rogue on a forehand. I've never thrown this disc forehand, so I just want to throw it kind of straight and have it finish. Man, 10 feet right, and I would have been very happy with that shot.
Yeah. And I am going to try, I've been really working on my mid-range forehand game. This pyro is coming clutch. So I'm going to try to just go kind of low, pretty flat, right down the middle, hopefully drag it a little bit to the left, and then fade back right up the hill towards the basket. Just like that.
Nice shot.
All right, that should be putting at least.
Yeah, great shot.
Thank you.
Okay, got lucky. My rogue hit a tree and got back here in the middle. It's going to be up around and to the left there, pretty tucked in. I'm just going to try to get a zone up there. Boom!
Ooh, that looked like it gave it a little run.
Yeah, I think it just went right under the cage.
Yeah, good shot. All right, I left myself about a 20-footer, little uphill. I think I'm gonna go straddle. Got it.
Nice.
That felt good.
I'm just past the basket up here. Go put that out real quick.
Yeah, nice par.
Thanks.
Double par. Par with the zone.
Prettiest zone ever.
Hole 17, coming down the stretch here. This is a tough one. It's 250. I feel like it's longer than that though. It probably plays closer to like 300.
It looks a lot longer.
Because you either you have this tight tunnel fairway to the left, and then you have to get back to the right, or you have to take the super like
Pins like
poke and
down
hope.
there.
Yeah, the pin's over here to the right. I'm gonna try going cap wrap. A little bit of anhyzer through the gap, hopefully have it fade enough, maybe give me a little skip at the end. That's the goal. Well, it didn't come out on Annie, but that might actually be a putt.
Not sure if you guys are going to be able to see these shots on this hole.
Yeah, this is one of the more wooded holes.
I'm going to do a similar thing, but I'm going to try the Venom. Just try to get it straight as far as I can before it starts cutting right on me. I caught a tree and kicked right.
Yeah.
You probably see it flash across the screen.
Yeah. So we'll see what we have from where we landed, but I don't have, I mean, a super low ceiling. Basket's back there. I'm gonna try to give it a little run of the forehand. Well,
it's a tough shot.
It's up there. It's gonna be a tricky putt.
Okay, so I landed, what is that, about 50?
Yeah,
about 50 short.
45, 50.
You can see just how hard it really is to get in here though, with all this stuff up high. So we're just gonna leave it here and putt this hole out.
Drain it, Brian.
Yeah. Gonna have to probably straddle out, so I might block your view a little.
Yes, Brian. Dude, great putt.
Oh,
that's a great bird to get.
Thanks, man.
Oh, that was sweet.
Take that all day. But the day I've had disc golfing, it's nice to throw a shot like that.
Yeah. I don't have a gimme left. Shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, left side.
Nice. Nice. Okay, final hole of the day. Fun little round at our die. It's going to be in the B position, way out past all these trees, and then to the left around a wood pile. You'll see it when we get up there. It's going to be 330 feet per the sign. I'm just going to try to push it as straight as I can and try to get past all those trees. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with what's been working. I've been throwing the forehand a little better than the backhand today. So. Into the fairway, I'll have a nice little up. Looking it up.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
And I'm going to try the backhand line. I'm going to try to just a hair of hyzer. We got a little bit of tailwind with the pipeline. A little bit of hyzer should pop up, go through, and then finish left. There's a very tight line. And I nailed it. I think that's like 15 feet.
I think it hit that pile of sticks I was talking about.
It did.
Kicked out back towards the basket.
Yeah, I think that's like 15, 20. That's a good shot.
Nice drive. Okay, my drive ended up in the fairway, but as you can see, the pile of sticks I was talking about, got to go around that. You might be able to see the band of the basket right on top of the sticks there. I'm going to throw a hyzer out there and just try to get it in. Oh, skipped just under the basket, about 10 to 12 long probably. Okay, as you can see, Nick got the perfect bounce off this wood pile behind us. what, 15 probably. We'll go ahead and let him close out with that birdie. Then I'll go tap mine in.
Yeah, maybe even like 10. Like it's probably edge of bullseye.
Yep. Great drive.
Woo.
I said I was going to go tap this in. It's like a 20 footer. 15,
You got it.
15 footer.
Oh.
Oh well. Some days are better than others for the score, but the fun's always the same.
Yeah, fun round. Ended up 2 over par,
Nice.
and Brian 9 over.
Okay.
Um,
Not good, but that's okay.
yeah, I mean, sometimes this course will just,
Yeah.
it takes it out of you sometimes, because
Oh, yeah.
it's a lot of tight lines, a lot of bad kicks
Yep.
sometimes.
A little
but-
bit wet and slippery today.
Yeah,
A little bit of wind. Nothing too drastic for Utah, but
yeah. I like this course though, because for the most part, you're pretty protected from the wind
Yeah.
and protected from the rain-ish. I mean, there's pockets, like we're standing in the open right now, but
yep.
there's a lot of trees out here, and they've done a lot of good work
And
to
being
clean
in
this course.
being in a busy park,
Yeah.
it does it you know, you'll encounter some random people in the park, but for the most part they did a good job of separating it from the rest of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, good times.
But thanks to everybody who's put in work here.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, 6 months ago, this place was
Completely
a
different.
death trap almost.
Yeah.
You know, like there was a bunch of sketchy holes where you were walking on 2 foot wide with drop off on the side, and they've done a good job widening those paths and
Yep.
taking out some of the trees that didn't need to be there, and
Yep.
chipping up a whole bunch of stuff. Like this whole green is chipped now, which is nice. So like, thanks to everybody who's done all that. It's been a lot of work.
Absolutely.
New tee pads, new tee signs
Yeah.
within the last couple months. Like a lot of work's gone
Great
into
new
this place.
T signs. I like those a lot. They
Yeah,
look really good.
yeah, kind of like the graffiti style.
Yeah. We're doing the Elevate Utah Leagues every Friday here.
Yep.
You have a chance at the 3,500 currently, Super Ace pot. A
Yeah.
lot of fun to get out here. It's a good course for the pros to come out and get some practice in the tighter wooded holes. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's a different type of course than we get most of the other courses that we play.
Yeah.
You know,
Awesome.
so I really like this place.
All right.
But yeah, well, thanks for joining us on Birdies in the Beehive. We'll see you next time.
All right. Thanks, y'all.